Welcome back. I'm Javi, and this is Leaders Recon. So, Happy New Year's to everybody. This is going to be my first trip of 2026. I know it's kind of crazy. It's 2026 already. And I'm currently on my way out towards just west of Buckeye to a trail or a road called Agua Caliente Road. And there's some offshoots there that I'm going to go ahead and hit. To give you a little about why I'm doing this trip is about 6 weeks ago or so, I had been working for a construction company, or actually I was working as an owner representative for a major data center, one of the big players that are out there, one of the first big players out there. And what had happened was my boss, who was also a really good friend of mine, who is the co-founder and president of Driving Devil Dogs, our nonprofit organization, which will hit 10 years this year, had hired me about 3 years ago. And I've been doing extremely well over there, learning about data centers. They're fairly new. I want to say they've probably been around 8 years. I know the company I was supporting, or as an owner rep, been around at least 7-8 years. So 3 of those years I was employed as a contractor for owner rep. And we got some new leadership. Things change. Long story short, the new boss that wound up replacing my old boss, because he was moved to a different campus, didn't quite like me. And I think it was the fact that he felt kind of threatened by me, because I knew this business way longer than he has. He came from the GC world, which is completely a 180 from owner operators or owner reps. And he didn't quite like the tone I was giving him, because he was treating everybody around the facility as if he was a general contractor, which they're very harsh, brash, and want answers yesterday. He failed to do a lot of things that he was supposed to do, and when I informed him of things via email or any other communication methods, it wasn't enough for him. He wanted me to physically tell him, because he had this thing about him where now that he was the boss, that he thought he was a dictator, a king, and wanted things done his way, if not, as the old adage says, his way or the highway. So he talked a really big talk, talking about being a man, yet he calls his director while he was on vacation, and terminated me while he was on vacation the day before Thanksgiving. So that was 6 weeks ago. Luckily, I work for a company who prides in taking care of their employees. Give me a second. I'm going to get my trailer. And the company has a bench system which allows me to still get a paycheck while waiting for my next contract. Well, as you have it, I wind up landing on another data center, which is a lease site for the company that I used to work for. And it's 20 times better. They really liked everything that I said. They really liked the interview. They liked me. It's very hard to find people with the experience that I have and the knowledge that I have with a short amount of time that I've been working as in the data center. So they really want me. The problem was, which was a good thing, was they were going on vacation because it's the holidays, so they take all that time off, and they did not come back until the beginning of the year. Well, unbeknownst to me, because my leadership was also on vacation, they never informed me that I was selected for the job. So last week, curiosity killed a cat, and I was like, what's going on? I haven't heard anything about this position, and I'd like to reach out to some people and find out what's going on. I received the email and then a phone call telling me that they pretty much wanted me, and they wanted me as of last week, but everybody's on vacation, so I didn't get the word. So I was supposed to start on the 19th of January. And today is, let's see, I think today is the 10th of January. And they pushed this so fast that they're like, can you start Monday? So now it brings me to where I'm at right now. I figured since I'm going back to work on Monday, why not relax, enjoy myself before taking off on this trip. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I've decided, since it's really cold out there and I haven't taken my trailer out since it came back from the shop, that I'm gonna do just that. So right now I'm here at the RV spot, getting ready to pick up my trailer and hit the trail. But I forgot one thing: wood. So now I'm going to have to, once I hook up, go back to the store and buy some wood, or chance it and see if there's wood out there. Well, for now I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my trailer and we'll go from there. I'll see you when I get on the trail. So okay, got the firewood, hooked up the trailer. I was trying to record it while I was hooking it up, but for some reason my camera just wanted to do photos, so I got to see what the deal is with that. So right now I'm on MC 85, which is Maricopa County 85, and I'm gonna take this all the way into Buckeye, and from there take the other 85, and that'll take me down to where I'm gonna turn off to take the 180 to Agua Caliente Road. So right now everything's going good, and we should be hitting the trail here soon. So I'll see you when I get to the trail. Alrighty, so we arrived to the campsite and we're gonna go ahead and set up the trailer. So here goes nothing. It's a nice day. If you can look out here, it's pretty freaking nice. So here's the truck and here's the trailer. So we're gonna go ahead and start setting up. All right, we already set up the camp. This place is really nice. It's just quiet. Heard a couple of vehicles out here, but not very many. So let me show you what I've got. So right here, have my trailer set up. My truck's over here. I've got it all open for now because I was finishing up with all the unpacking. As you can see, I've got plenty boxes down here. I just got to figure out what I want to do. I'm still in that point where I need to figure out what I need to bring and what not to bring. So you can see, here's my outdoor kitchen on my dweller, OBI dweller. Charging my drone so I can fly it later. Had some issues with batteries, forgot to charge them, so I didn't get to fly much on my way over here. Back of my truck, as you can see, I have this swing out with a table, my deck system here, carry a lot of stuff in there, refrigerator, got this kick-ass dual battery system. I hooked up an inverter, and that inverter is hooked up to a remote here. I have a switch, I just turn it on and off. But as you can see, this is just peaceful. Nobody out here, just me having a good time. Like I said earlier, pretty much getting this one last camp trip before I start working. I'm still gonna go camping. But you know, it's a new job. Don't know how the people are gonna be. They sound really cool, so I'm happy for that. And next month, I'm going out of town with my family to celebrate my daughter's birthday. We're going to a nice tropical island, so it's gonna be fun. But for now, this is where I'm at. This is my truck, and you know, it is what it is. Enjoying myself, like the tranquility and peace. So we'll get to do some reading. I brought my Bible with me, so I'm gonna start reading that, catch up. It's 365 days to the Bible, so I'm starting to do that. Well, catch you later. So it's nighttime. I don't even know what time it is. It's 6:57. It's pretty early, so the fire is out and I'm about to go inside the trailer, get some food ready, watch a couple of films, take a shower, and go to sleep. Yeah, I have a shower in the trailer as well as bathroom, so living the luxury. With that being said, you guys have a great night. I'll see you in the morning when I get up. Good night. So, good morning. I had my trailer into the shop because it was missing a few things, and I found out that there's a few things that are wrong with it. I thought there was more stuff wrong with it because my heater last night wasn't working, and I don't know what they did, but I sent it in to get my refrigerator to work and the toilet to pour water. Toilet's not pouring any water, and my refrigerator, I didn't check, but I turned it off because it was pulling a lot of electricity, so I'm pretty sure it is working. I'm gonna check today though, because I want to make sure everything's working. And I felt like I'm gonna have to pack up because I'm in an ice box. This thing's it's insulated, but it's cold. So I did reset the whole system and it started working. So I was happy for that because I wasn't about to take a shower in the cold. So note to self, do a checklist before taking anything out. Don't just grab stuff at a whim. If I would have done a checklist prior to me going out, one of two things would have happened. I wouldn't have came out here camping, or if I did, I would have gone in my tent and I would have been well prepared, because when I go ground tent camping, I'm pretty well prepared. I have everything kind of dialed in for that. But with the trailer, it's different. I'm just doing this because when I do trips, I usually, most of the time I bring the trailer out when my wife's with me. It would have been a miserable time if my wife was with me because it was cold. Until that heater kicked in, oh my God. Then I had to wake up in the middle of the night because the heater was too damn hot, so I had to lower the heat down. But that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. I got it down to a good temperature and was able to sleep the rest of the night. So I'm gonna watch the sunset or the sunrise. I did the sunset yesterday. Watch the sunrise again. Jesus, it's early. I mean, it's not early, but I'm tired. I just woke up. And pack up the little bit of stuff that I have just to show you. As you can see, my trailer, all I have to really do is put in this outdoor kitchen, which just slides in. Close that up, close the rest of the other stuff up. But I don't know if you seen yesterday, I had a bunch of boxes out here. I decided to put those boxes away. All I have left is a table, the chair I'm in right now. Put the hitch back on because that hitch is so big I can't open my door with it on, so I have to take it off. And pretty much everything's in there. And as you can see,
I'm recording the sunrise that's gonna pop out over here, so hopefully I get a good shot. All right, take care.
Well, there you have it. I packed up everything. My cameras all were dead and my batteries weren't charged good enough for me to show me packing everything up. But needless to say, I'm done packing and I'm heading back home. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like, subscribe, and follow button. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 100. That's my first goal of subscribers. I'm at 58. So yeah, let's see how this works out. I wish I knew how to work the algorithms so I can get more subscribers, but it's a slow process. We'll just keep driving on. Hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Javi. This is Leaders Recon. Leaders Recon out.